Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dilmer again and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I want to thank you for joining my channel. I really appreciate your time and I'm pretty excited today because I have a really cool topic to talk about. And that's something that that I've been doing for the last few years and something that I actually work on and try to improve on every day. And that is how to become more patient. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because I actually go through that all the time. So I'm working on a game right now, and a lot of the things that I have to do for the game take a lot of time. And not only they take a lot of time, but I'm not as patient as I think I could be. And and a lot of people ask me, Dilmer, how do you manage to get motivated if you're not seeing results right away? And that's something that you have to be improving with with every experience that you have through making game. That's something that I'm trying to improve on anything that I'm making. So every day that I work on a game and I grab a task and I complete that task, I always think about the future product. How is it gonna look like? Who is gonna use it? And that gives me kind of a motivation for making sure that I'm adding value every day. I know that a lot of times we're working on tasks that we might not be able to see right away, but by combining 10 different tasks, you actually can actually build a feature. So that's the thing that I push myself every day when I started working on this new game, which is an augmented reality game, and I've been tweeting about it in social media. It's about becoming a demolition company. When I first created the first prototype, it literally looked really bad. It looked like crap, and that didn't stop me from adding value. The time that I didn't have to work on the game didn't stop me from pushing myself to work on the team, even when I didn't have as much time as I had before. So I had a second kid, and that second kid added more complexities to my routine, but I was able to work it out. And that's the thing that I want you to think about. If you're working on a game right now and it's a game that it will take you a lot of time. It will take you a lot of time from your family. Just it doesn't matter if you're adding small values every day. So try to push yourself to finish a little thing every day, because that's what's going to allow you to get to where you want to be. So when I'm working through my game right now, I know that I'm not spending 9-10 hours working on the game. I'm spending about 3 to 4 hours a day, and it's really awesome to see that because you had the perseverance, because you kept working on it, you were actually able to take something from a prototype to something that is more polished. So when I'm looking at my prototypes, if you're building a game right now, try to do that. Just take a screenshot of something that you have right now, and then look at that same image. Maybe take another image in 3 weeks from today, and then it's amazing on how much progress you're gonna see in those 3 weeks. And that's the thing that I try to do as much as I can right now. I'm trying to be patient with what I'm working on. I try not to push too much, and it's better to be patient and be adding value every day than actually giving up and then not work on your game because you were overwhelmed with everything that you had in your life. So like I always say, if you don't have enough time, it's okay if you just spend 1 to 2 hours working on your game. You want to become somebody that is patient, and not only patient but also somebody that is getting work done. So become somebody that is patient, that you're willing to spend a lot of time in your games, but at least you're adding value, little value every day. And even if if it takes you 3 years and you are able to finish your game, or if it takes you a few months, that's fine. But as long as we keep being patient and we keep pushing ourselves to finishing our games, finishing our products, those are the people that are actually making the difference. I think that's one of the assets that I've been building, and the skills that I've been building over time, is to persevere, to keep working on your dreams, keep pushing yourself to, even if you have to, you're creating a button for one of your menus and you just click a play button, that's all you do that day, that's okay. What really matters though is that you're adding value to your dream. So that's the thing that I try to do. Even if let's say I'm making a modification to one of the menus and I made a change to it, I added a task, I completed a task, that's what's actually gonna push me tomorrow to keep working on the game. There's a lot of times when you know, when I want to work on a game and something comes up, and you know, I ask myself, okay, what can I do that is small enough that it's gonna basically push my project to a completion stage sooner than actually not working on it just because, you know, I had something too big. So I always say this in every one of my videos, and that is to break up your tasks as much as you can, because there will be days that you won't have a lot of time to work on your project. So those are the days that, you know, I might work on a feature that might not take me more than 30 minutes, and then I would check it in and get it into source control. And then the cool thing about that is I was able to push myself to do something towards my project. The takeaway of this though is that time goes really fast, and if you don't work on the things that you really love and that you really want to see completed, and the worst thing that can happen is that you regret not working on your projects because you didn't have the time. I think time, we can make time. It's just a matter of how you organize your project and how important is your project to you. So make sure that you're patient in anything that you're doing. Try to, you know, work on a small task, and if you have a lot of time on one day and you have more time that that is different to what I'm experiencing, then yeah, try to do that and try to push, you know, push value to your own game. So if you guys have any questions about, you know, anything that I mentioned, let me know through social media. Let me know through, you know, the comments in this video. Don't forget to share this video, and thank you again for joining.